pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Ro, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball four.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt.
Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. The 1-0 delivery. This is line to left. Geyer is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting first, the shortstop, DRE-RULES.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for third. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1. Gregorius leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. There's a high pop-up. Alonso in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Now the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bounce to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 New York.
Leading off for Cleveland.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 8, Lonnie.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. Striding in for the Indians, Brandon Geyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? So striding in, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Ronald Torre is the next to bat.
Second baseman, Ronald Torre.
From the stretch. It's a strike. Hit down the line at first. Step on the bag for 1, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner's back. Into the box now, Austin Romine, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. Pickoff move to second, and he's back easily. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Judge, the runner at second with one away. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. One pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Drury, a 25-year-old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brendan Drury goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Standing in now, King, slugger. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Here's Rajai Davis now, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Now the 1-0 from CC. Drilled on the ground to short, taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself two quick outs.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that's taken for strike one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Geyer is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Gregorius is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Gregorius stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it. You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Yonder Alonso. He popped out in his first trip. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll.
And the run is in to score from third. So digging in now, Brandon Geyer looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 2-1.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Roberto Perez.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Got him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Smoke toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC. In now is the Yankees DH, Austin Romine. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one, and one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, King, Slugger. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jason Kipnis goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play at first. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Brett Gardner.
And that misses ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. The 1-1 home. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Runner goes for second. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. He's on the move again from first. A pitch out, the throw, and that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Breaking ball in for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Ball 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So a big moment here, and standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first down. First offering on its way. There he goes. And it's fouled away. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a miss. Maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Torreyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Push to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Rajay Davis now. No hits to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Not close. It's 2-0. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and the throw is in time. Davis is retired, and there's one away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on.
Oh, look at this. He gathers the throw. It's in time. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready once again, Austin Romine. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Alonso over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. Drury, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. A pitch out, the throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
So they put the speedster in motion. They're trying to test this catcher who isn't known for his throwing abilities, but they had it sniffed out. A well-executed pitch out leads to a good throw, and they nab him at second.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Short, hit hard. Lindor comes up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network.